In today's video, we're going to be learning how to make drawstrings, and this is so simple to make. So let's get right into the video. Stay tuned. In our previous videos, we have learned how to cut together sleeves, and that's so simple to make. Please, if you have not seen that video, please go ahead and check it out. So right now what I'm marking is my neck width of 5 and my neck depth of 3 inches. See the way I folded this cloth to? Just I'm cutting everything together. I have my zip allowance, and then I have the rest of the cloth. Okay, and I'll show you how much I have on this fabric. So I'm just closing up my neck width and my neck depth. I just drew a curve, and then I'll just go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement, and that is 8 inches. So after 8 inches, instead of using 16, I want the sleeve to be longer, so I used up to 23 for my sleeve. Okay, so at that ending side, I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. You can use 1.5, you can use half, it depends on what you want. I just used 1 inch for that part. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly rule that shoulder slant. I'm connecting it from my from my neck. I'm using neck width of 5, so I'm connecting from that neck width of 5 down to that ending side. Okay, so right now I still want to go ahead and mark my shoulder, so that I'm not going to cut it out. So I'm just going to mark it so I know where it is. Then I'll place my tape from that part and then go down by 8 inches. Okay, so at that point where I have 8 inches, that's where I'm going to be measuring my bust measurement. Okay, so at that point I have 10 inches for my bust measurement. I just added extra 2 inches and marked at 12. Don't forget that I didn't know that this chalk was not really visible. Well, just listen carefully, it's not even that hard. Okay, so under that part around my waist measurement, I just marked my waist measurement as well. So I'm connecting my waist measurement with my bust measurement under that shoulder, that armhole rather. Okay, so, and look at my shoulder slant, look at my line for my bust and waist measurement. So at this point here, don't forget that here is my sleeve. At this point I'll just rule straight for my sleeve, then I'll curve this point. This point has to be curved. Okay, so it doesn't have a sharp edge here. So this is it. So I'm just cutting it out.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down, yeah.
So this is the facing. The facing looks this way. I have 2 pieces of this fabric, so I'll just place the front on top of it. After arranging it out like this, I'll place the front of the fabric on top and then go ahead and cut it out. So I'll practically do the same thing for the back. So while I'm at this, if you're here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. You're not doing me well. Oh. Okay, kindly go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Okay, thank you. So I'm just cutting out the facing for the back. What we are aiming to do is to cut to know how to cut drawstrings.
Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow
already put my facing. Now after the facing, okay, I'm just going to join this through this way. I'm going to stitch here and then stitch here as well. Then before I go ahead and stitch the rest of the body measurement, but before that, let's see how it's being done. Okay, so this is it. I will open this up. This is my sleeve area. Then I have about 1 inch. I didn't just stitch it with ½ inch. I left about 1 inch. Now I'm folding in the downside of the sleeve. I have to fold it in first too. So I have to fold this inside first before I now fold this way. If you don't fold it inside first, you end up closing up the whole space. There won't be any place where you can put this your rope inside. Okay, and so this ropes has to be about 4. So I'm going to fold it in, folding the downside first before I fold the side. Okay, so let me just do that and then I will show you. So this is it. I folded in and I folded them in differently. Please do it like this so that you can have the same result. So I will now insert this rope inside so that I can form the drawstrings, and I'm using my safety pin to at least hold the ending part or the beginning side of this rope so that I can insert it with ease. So you can see the way I'm inserting it. If I insert, then I'll drag the fabric out a bit, then till I reach the ending side. The drawstring did not start from the neck. It started at least 2 inches after the neck. So you can actually start from the neck. It depends on what you want. So I just started from 2 inches after the neck. After I had already removed my safety pin, because I already reached the end of the fabric where the rope is ought to start, and I pinned it because I have not stitched on it yet. So I'm just going to put the second rope, because for each sleeve I have 2 ropes. Okay, so I'll just put this other rope and insert it as well, just the same way, then stop at that same 2 inches after the neck. So once I get there, I will pin it as well so it doesn't come off before I even run the stitch on it. Okay, it's that simple. And this drawstring, you can use it for any fabric, any clothes, whether it's a skirt or top or gown. It must not just be sleeve. It comes out beautiful on any fabric, on any style you want to use it to do, whether it's just like I said, the gown or the shorts, whatever. It's not just for sleeves. Okay, so at this point I will sew on it. I will just run a short stitch on it, not just too hard, and you can see that the drawstring is already formed. It's that simple. And it comes out beautiful. Okay, I'll just go ahead and then sew the rest of the clothes, but this is the main class for today. So this is it. I will stitch the rest of this fabric this way with my body measurement and do the same thing for the other side. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned.